everyone, welcome to Machine Tip Tuesday. I'm McKaylee and I'm here with Barb, who's going to be telling us more about free motion quilting on the machines. So here is Barb.
Hey, how are you today?
Good.
Good. You're great. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about free motion quilting. I've got me a little sandwich here. It's not peanut butter, it's just a regular sandwich. I know it. Okay, but we're going to be free motion quilting on our domestic home machine. We're not going to have the long arm out here. We're going to do it right here on this. So a couple of things I want to talk to you about is at first, you need to change your foot. You can't, well actually you could free motion, but you can't see with this. You want to put a different foot on. And over here is where I'm going to drop it to free motion. Now your machine might be a little different. Maybe,
I'm sorry, I'm going to just walk around to get a better look.
Maybe your free motion button is on the back of your machine. I'm going to pull this off right here. Yours might be right back here.
Okay.
So just be aware that your button might be in different places than my button. My button is right on the front of my machine. All I have to do is touch that. See that go blue?
Mm-hmm.
And right up here, it's showing me which foot to put on. Now I could free motion with the foot, the J foot that I already have on, but I can't see. I don't really want to. So this is the foot that I want to put on.
Okay.
And you'll notice right here, that's the foot it's telling me to put on. The reason I like to use this one is it's got an open toe and I can see where I'm going. So remember these cute little tools that we talked about last week?
The advanced driver set.
Wonderful, wonderful tools. So what I have to do is unscrew the foot. And I'm going to take the whole thing off, the ankle, shank, and foot. I'm going to set it aside. Then this, and most machines are going to be this way, there's a little place right there where the bar will sit over it. And I'll just screw that on, right like that. Okay, and I'll tighten it with my wonderful tool. Whoops, got it. All right, now I got my sandwich over here, if you remember that I do have that. And I'm kind of ready to go. But another thing that you have to do free motion quilting is you need some type of glove. And the reason you need this, these are machiners, this is something we carry in the shop, and these are, they're not expensive, $8.99.
Yeah.
So they're just going to fit on over your hands because you need more grip when you're moving that fabric around. So the difference between long arm quilting and machine quilting on your home machine is the fact that you're going to move the fabric around instead of moving the machine around the fabric. So on a long arm quilt, you're going to be going like this with the fabric staying stationary. But on this one, we're going to be moving the fabric around like this. And the reason why you need these gloves is because, do you want to feel how that is? It is just,
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's just grippers on there. And that is going to allow me to hang on to this fabric and move it around. Now I don't want to move it like this, because what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to stay in one spot. I'm not really machine quilting. I want to have my hands like this. I want to be able to move that fabric around. I'm also going to pick a straight stitch, any straight stitch, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't do me any good to have a zigzag stitch in there because I'm moving it around like this. So the zigzag wouldn't do me any good. I just want to have it in a straight stitch.
Okay.
Okay, another clue. You're going to put your foot down, and I have pushed the button, and what that does is it drops the feed dogs. I'm going to go into something else and come back in so you can see. Going in there is going to drop the feed dogs so they're out of my way. I have full control here. And it also has the foot hover just a little bit, so that's not going to be tight down on my fabric. See how I can move it around like that? There's nothing keeping me stationary. I can move. So all I have to do now is step on the gas. And I'm not going to go into tying your threads off or anything. I just want you to see how easy and how fun it is to do machine quilting. So I'm going to start my motor up. The idea is that I've got to make my foot go faster than my hands. See how my hands are kind of going slow? But you see how I have to move that fabric with my hands? And it's all dependent on how fast my foot goes and how I move my hands.
Okay.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
All the different things you can do. So I'm going to step on the gas and I'm going to keep moving around. There are other appliances that you could use instead of using the gloves for your hands. There are ones that kind of make a little frame around, a U-frame, and you'll hang on to those and move your fabric around. And if that works better for you, you can do that. There are also stitch regulators that you can purchase for your machine. And that's just another way to go if you wanted to do that.
Okay.
But I find this really fulfilling, really creative, just fun to do. So you need to try it.
Awesome. Very cool.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Barb.
Okay.
Thanks, girl.